Hello, welcome back to 50 Shades of Green. Today's I'm just gonna sow some onion seeds. My first lot of onion seeds I'm gonna sow are spring onions, and they're called White Lisbon. It says here to sow from March to July, but I want to get them started. I know it's February, beginning of Feb. Well, it's not, it's 7th of February, so I'm going to get them started. But what I'm going to do, let's bring it down. We've got the seed, modular seed tray again, which Adam started a few days ago, and he's filled up to tray 7, which is about here. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got some, like I say, I've got some spring onions which I'm going to grow in bunches. I'm going to put 10 or 12 seeds in a hole. I'm going to put a depression with my finger in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a row of 7. I'm going to do 2 rows of the spring onions. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a row of spring onions now, and then in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to do another row of spring onions, and keep doing that. I'm going to have like a successional growing of spring onions. So how we're going to do it is, I don't know if you can see. I'm not even going to count them. The seeds are there. What I'm going to do is get a pinch and just put them in. It's about 10 or 12 seeds. I'm going to leave them sown in clumps. So when I plant them out, I'm going to plant them out in clumps, and then I'm going to pick them when they're grown up in a bunch. These are going to go in my new veggie pods, and I'm going to have a dedicated salad bed where all my lettuce, radish, spring onions, stuff like that, going to go in there, so I can, right next to my back door as well. So literally I can just step out my back door, open the lid, pick a head of lettuce or a bit of salad leaves, a bunch of spring onions, some radishes, anything like that, anything salady, and then just prep it, put it on my plate for my dinner. This year is going to be all about homegrown, healthy food on a plate with a nice little bit of meat, and try and get healthy. Positivity, you know, it's all or nothing with me now, next couple of years. So anyway, I've got my spring onions sown, and they're White Lisbon, and all I'm going to do is get a little bit of seed sowing compost and fill the divots. I'm filling the divots, sprinkling over and pushing down, making contact with the soil basically, so the seeds know they're touching the soil. Once I've got that, I bought a new pressure can, and I'm watering them in. I've already watered the tray, but you always water them in. So before I carry on, because I'm not using a label, I've got my food diary out, and and I'm gonna write down what I've done and what it is. There's what we've done so far. So all I'm going to do is find a pen, put the date. What's the date today? It's the 7th of Feb. And what I've done is number 8. And I put spring onions, bunches, White Lisbon. And there you go. And then all I'm going to be doing then is carrying on. The next thing I'm sewing, I have got some Sabroon shallots. I've used these the last 2 years and nothing's come of them. Yeah, but again, what's the point? Excuse me. Have a little diet squash. These are shallots. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put 4, 5, 6 seeds in a modular tray, and then once they come through, I will split them up into individual, prick them out and plant them on individually for them to grow on, just like leeks when you do leeks. I'm just going to cover them over and press it down. Yeah, make contact with the soil and then water them in. I'm doing as we go along because, you know, there's always an excuse. You know, if you forget to do it and the soil's been, you know, the soil is dry, it's been you know, hanging around, so it will absorb it. The next 2 lots of onions I'm going to be doing are Bedfordshire Champion, which can be grown from February to April, sown from February to April, or Alicia Craig, which is basically from December onwards till April, really. Well, it's got December, January, or March to April. So, well, I'm either going to be slightly early or slightly late, but doesn't matter. Again, these are, I'm going to show them in little bunches of 5 or 6. I'm doing Bedfordshire Championship first. Just found some in the lid, so I don't want to lose any. So fill it in. Number 10, and it's Bedfordshire or Bedfordshire She's not a shyer. Champion. I don't know if you ever watched a film called The Champ. It's an old black and white film, and it's about a kid with a down and out dad. He's a boxer. He's a boxer. He's a very good boxer. No, you know, and basically, you know, he's having a tough time bringing up his kid. And then this woman tries to adopt the kid, and he falls for it first, and then he changes his mind. She, you know, she got a big yacht, you know, the money. Anyway, he decides to get back into boxing, and in the end, he dies. But I know the ending is so sad it's untrue. Anyway, let's crack on. So that's Bedfordshire Champion, and my last one today is going to be Alyssa Craig. So again, you put a divot in. So there you go. That's another little sewing session, and what I've done is sewn some Lisbon spring onions, some Sabroon shallots, some Bedfordshire Champion, and the last one was Alyssa, A-I-L-S-A, Alyssa Craig, C-R-A-I-G, and that is in number 11. And these trays are so handy, you know, they've got a little pad at the bottom holding the moisture. The only thing I haven't got for them, I've lost, is the actual plastic lid. But I'm going to put these in my, like I say, these trays are just going to sit in the veggie pods, out of the way wind. The morning sun will still heat the veggie pod up, and yeah. So anyway, you've been listening to 50 Shades of Green. My name's Simon. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment and subscribe. Please make a comment and then go and check out all the comments down below to see if there's anybody you're not subscribed to, because here at 50 Shades of Green we like to grow our community as well as our veg. Bye bye for now.